What is going on, guys? NandoPrince93 here with another quick little tech video. And I've been seeing a lot of the what's in my tech bag, what's in my business bag kind of videos just to see what my everyday carry is like. So just to give you a little background on what I do on a day-to-day basis, you know, I work in IT sales in New York, so I always have a bunch of stuff in my backpack. And I do have the freedom to work remotely, so I always like to have like a nice remote, you know, workstation ready to go wherever I am, whether it's at home, a coffee shop, or in the office, right? So I'm just gonna jump right into it, guys. Let's start off with the bag, right? This is the Targus backpack, right? I've had this backpack for like 3 to maybe 4 years. I got it on Amazon. I actually got it because one of the tech reviewers I watched, I forget who it was exactly, he reviewed this like years ago. It was, I think, $20 for this backpack. For $20, you get a really nice deal. Now, in my last video, guys, I told you that I dropped this backpack on concrete and there's no cushion on the bottom. So yes, it hurt my, you know, put a dent in my laptop. Laptop's fine, it still works perfectly, but again, for 20 bucks and it's lasting me this long, it's hard to complain. I still like this backpack. Will I probably upgrade? I'll upgrade eventually. I do have a Timbuk2 messenger bag, which I like, but it's a little small. It's hard to fit everything I need in there, especially when I'm carrying, you know, like a lunch. I'm also carrying my coffee in there, my water, so it's a little bit different, right? But let's get right into it. So, let's start with the main compartment, right? Main compartment, as you can see, boom, has the laptop holder with a nice little Velcro. Pull out my laptop. I got it in the uppercase vegan leather sleeve, which I reviewed, which I'll put in the annotations above, right? If you guys want to check it out. So far, I think I got it 4 days ago, and all the reviews said that over time it'll start to loosen up in a good way, because when you first put it in, it's very, very snug, and it's gotten better. It's got a little looser, you know, it's kind of broken in a little bit, so I like it. I'm happy with this purchase, and it gave me a little more peace of mind. So if it does drop again, there's a little more protection on the bottom here, because this is where the stitching is, and the leather's a little thicker here, so it won't freaking hit my computer, right? So this is the uppercase vegan leather sleeve. I got my 15-inch, I want to say late 2016 MacBook Pro. This thing's a tank, guys. I expect this computer to last me at least another 2-3 years. I actually got this open box at Best Buy. I think this computer's like $2,600 brand new, or it was when it came out. I got it for like $1,200, right? Refurbished, open box, Best Buy, which is amazing. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. I think it has the i7. Super awesome computer. I love it. I would not, you know, ask for anything else, right? This is a tank, especially because the new ones, yeah, you can get an i9. They're a little bit newer and all this stuff, but they look exactly the same. They work exactly the same. I'm not editing 4K raw footage or 8K raw footage. I'm doing everything in 1080p, right? Because that's what most people see on their phones when they're streaming with data, and I just don't see the need to upload in 4K, at least not for the time being. This is my workhorse, right? I get all my emails done on this thing, and it's amazing. So let's put that off to the side. Still in the same laptops, I got my iPad Pro 12.9-inch Gen 1, 128 gigs of storage, right? This thing's also a tank. This is also data ready. I don't have a SIM card in it right now, but I could if I wanted to. I just don't see the need for it because I'm always on Wi-Fi, right? It's very rare that I pull this out and I'm not in a Wi-Fi location. If I do want to get some work done, right, and I go to a coffee shop, there's Wi-Fi there also. So I'm never like on the road needing to be on data. And if I really, really am, I'll just hotspot my phone, right? Because that's how it is. I have the Apple MacBook Pro or iPad Pro keyboard, which surprisingly, really, really nice. I got this used, 70 bucks on eBay. It still works perfectly fine. And then on the back, got a dbrand skin. I didn't want to put a case on it because then it's supposed to get bulky. And the whole point of this thing is portability, but I still wanted to protect it from at least scratching, right? So I got a nice dbrand skin, the honeycomb one, which I really, really like. Got the Apple Pencil with the dbrand skin also. I think in total the dbrand skins were 30 bucks, right? And then, so the Apple Pencil I had didn't have a cap. Got this cap, Amazon, I think it came with 4 for like 10 bucks. And then again, since it is an iPad Pro Gen 1, it doesn't have that magnetic clasp, the way to charge it. It still has that weird, you know, plug it into the side or into the bottom here to charge. So I had to get a nice little holder here, which I forget what brand this is. I'll link it below if I find it, right? I think it was 5 bucks. It sticks on with some sort of adhesive, right? You just slip it in. I've had no issues with it. And it stays there, and it's a nice little package, as you guys can see. Boom. So those are my 2 workhorses, right? Without these guys, I'm pretty much lost. And lately I've been using my iPad more and more and more, especially just for quick emails if I need to pull something out. If I need to edit a video, I'll do that on the iPad Pro as well. My MacBook is being used less and less, which is kind of funny. Just a little food for thought there. I'm really debating getting a new iPad Pro, but for right now, this iPad still 0 hiccups, which is unbelievable with a 3.5-year, 4-year-old device. And I actually did a review on it to see how it stands up today. I'll link that below too. Then recently, I got this Anker PD charger, right? I think it was like 22 bucks. I wanted it because, so my iPad, the battery isn't amazing, right? Because again, 3.5-year-old battery, it's still big, it'll still last me a couple hours if I'm not plugged in from 100. But when I do plug it in, if I just use a regular brick, then I think it doesn't really charge while I'm using it, right? It just loses battery a little slowly. So I had to get a fast charger, got the USB-C to Lightning right here, right? Just plug it in. And I can use this for my laptop too. So it doesn't charge as fast as my normal brick, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But what I like, it's got another, the iQ fast charging if I just want to plug my iPhone in or something. So let's keep digging. What else we got in here? So now moving on to the second main zipper, right? So this is usually where I got a bunch of cables, a bunch of random stuff that I would need. I got so this is what's it called? An external battery bank. I use it when I'm on the go. It's got one USB port, the on-off switch. It's got some light indicators right there to show you how much battery you have. And what's nice about this is that it has wireless charging both ways. So I can charge this wirelessly and so I would have this is a wireless charger, this is charging, and then I can put my phone on this on my nightstand. So everything is charging all together, which is really, really nice. This is 10,000 milliamps. I actually got this on Groupon. It was a steal and it works really, really well. What else do I got in here? Got a couple cords, so I have to have at least one dongle, right, just in case. USB-C to USB-A. I have regular USB to Lightning. Go through all my cords here. I got a USB-C to USB-C, which is my Mac charger. The classic power brick for my Mac charger. This thing is a tank. It charges anything very, very fast, especially my iPhone. What else we got? And then a USB to USB-C. Now this is usually when I have my switch in here, but I don't have it in here because it's more business-minded, workflow, kind of what's in my tech bag. And then what we got? And of course, gotta have some wipes, just in case, right? Whenever you get dirty, clean it up real quick. So then we go to this middle slot right here. This is just more, little accessories. I got my ID for work. I got, what else we got in here? Eye drops just to keep my eyes ready to go. And of course, gotta keep the chapstick in here. Lips get dry during winter in the Northeast, right? It's a must. So these are just my personal essentials, right? That's what's in there. On the side here, I actually always have my tripod, which I'm using currently, and then Nespresso, baby. Gotta get it. So that's what's in my tech bag. Again, this bag, I would recommend it to an extent. Just make sure your laptop is protected and you don't drop this thing on concrete, because it's got nice padding, right? This is all padding, a little bit of padding here, a little bit of padding here. It's got 2 cup holders. For 20 bucks, you really can't get a better backpack. And it looks good, it's clean, it's all black. So I still kind of recommend this backpack. I've had it for a while and there's been no wear and tear on it. Usually you see some wear and tear right here on the handles and still nothing. So that's what's in my bag. This is kind of my work setup, and it's everything I need for a mobile workstation, which is awesome. So if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna link everything I can below, just in case you guys want to pick something up. The dbrand skins are awesome. My laptop sleeve I highly, highly recommend. I really like it so far. And then the Anker PD charger. So PD just allows you to fast charge everything, and you can basically get power to your laptop as well. It'll charge your laptop pretty quickly, as well as your iPhone and your iPad. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Feel free to subscribe if you can. And I'm actually gonna put, if you guys made it to the end of the video, a $10 Groupon link for if you guys wanna get something on Groupon that's 10 bucks, or put it towards a purchase. So thanks so much for watching. Peace, guys.